Everything is awesome when you're watching Locum 23, All the Wrong Reasons, Chapter 12. You stop at the door and whirl around, your heart is twisting in your throat. I'm in anguish. What should I do? Leave with a parting shot, leave with quiet dignity. You hear his voice, but you can't quite understand the words from the roaring in your ears. You turn and barrel for the door. Your heart is pumping and tears are threatening to burst from your eyes. I have to get out of here before I am an even bigger fool of myself. The girl tries to step in front of you, but you try and push out of the way and flee to your own apartment. Once you're inside, you shut and lock the door before collapsing in tears that you were holding back. Who am I to be so angry? I was the one with the boyfriend. I was the one cheating. Why am I so sad? Why do I feel so betrayed? Justin pounds on your door, but you ignore him. You can't bear the thought of seeing him. Adrian, this isn't what you think. Could you please open the door and talk to me? You don't answer. You turn your stereo on loud to drown out his voice and mask your sobs. The first night he doesn't spend with me, he goes out and does what he normally does. Find a one-night stand. I can't believe I fell in love with him. What can I expect from guys like Justin Adams? They don't commit. Oh, am I kidding? I wanted this to be different. If only I had waited. You ignore his knocks, his calls, his texts. You cry yourself to sleep, and that night when you wake up, you pack bag and head to Jan's. Girl, what in the hell is wrong with you? You look like crap. Can I crash here for a little while? I don't want to be alone in my apartment. Adrian, tell me what is wrong. My heart is broken. Troy is an unholy bastard. Do I want to bend my anger with Troy as the scapegoat? As much as you like to, that would be wrong. Well, yes, but not for that. I don't understand. If your heart is broken and Troy isn't responsible. Damn. You should have blamed Troy, and then you could have cried on Jan's shoulder and not had to kept this a secret. Adrian, who broke your heart? A nobody. A person who doesn't have a heart. Who doesn't care about my heart anyway. But not Troy. You realize that this had drifted into dangerous territory, and you're not ready to talk about Justin to your friends yet. You know, you are just an idiot. You weigh the options of what is worse. Them thinking you get around, or them finding out about Justin Adams when you frankly already told them. You don't know him. And that part is technically true. Jan and Justin have never met. And I don't think I'm ready to talk it over yet. Maybe later. Just right now I need a big hug. Oh, baby. I can do that. Come here. Jan wraps you in one of his legendary amazing hugs and lets you sob on his new silk shirt. That night, Jill comes over. Your phone won't stop ringing and buzzing. Justin is tireless in his pursuit, but you don't answer. Because you're an idiot. Are you going to answer your phone? It won't stop ringing. No, I'll just turn it off. By the way, I've got a scoop about Justin Adams. Oh, could you shut the fuck up? I don't care. Do I want to hear this gossip? Yes, I need to hear what he's been doing. I couldn't care less. Enough with Justin Adams already. Don't you ever get tired about talking about him? Whoa. Who woke up on the bitch side of the bed? Oh my god, I've never heard that until today. Whoo, boy. Usually it's who woke up on the wrong side of the bed, but wow, okay, I could. Jill, X-nay on the anime. What? Meanie? As anime? I don't know. Just because she's overwrought doesn't mean she has to be a jerk. Sorry, I didn't mean... You shake your head in confusion and sadness. You don't know what you mean right now. Any mention of him makes you crazy. Didn't mean what? Jill, she's in no condition to have it out with you. You didn't see her. You watch your friends talking around about you like you're not even in the room, and it doesn't seem real. I think I'm just gonna go to bed. Tomorrow's probably gonna be a better day. You leave your friends and go to sleep. It had to get better, right? The next day, it did not get better. Well, I was wrong yet again. I haven't got a damn thing done, and I look like trash. Adrian. Aha! You can't run while at work! Oh my god. He must have snuck up when you weren't paying attention. He looks like hell, and you don't take comfort in that. What are you doing here? Honey, please. Don't do this. Listen to me first. Everything is so confusing right now. You know you can't keep stringing him along. As much as you hate he had a woman at his house, you don't feel like you have the right. And that makes you even angrier and sadder. I need to clear my head and think about what I need to do. This thing we have had, let's be thankful it lasted this long. It made us happy for a time, but it was just supposed to be a one-night stand anyway. I can't keep lying to my friends and cheating on my poor excuse of a boyfriend, and I'm not this person who can keep lying and sleeping around. I'm not being fair to anyone, and I need to make things right for me. Help for you. So it's like that. You couldn't break up with Troy in all this time, but you can give me up without a thought? Without even letting me explain? How do I respond? Resigned. Justin, we both know what this was. You don't have to explain anything. You don't owe me an explanation. I think it's best if you just go away. Please stop calling me and trying to see me. How can you just give up on us like that? Because she's an idiot. You'll have to forgive my friend. She does not represent the consensus of anyone watching this right now. It's surprisingly easy. That's a terrible lie. But you need him to go away so you can cry your eyes out. What do you want me to say? That I slept with her? Fine, I slept with her. I banged another woman because I couldn't keep it in my pants. She happened to be at the bar and willing. It was easy, so I took her back to my bedroom and screwed her brains out. Is that what you want to hear? I mean, that was a dick move, dude, but I get it. But, run away. You get up from your desk and flee from your office. He follows you until you get to a private area. Adrian, I thought you trusted me. I thought you could see past my reputation and see the real me. I guess I was wrong. Why won't you leave me alone? You want me to leave you alone? Fine. I'll see you around, Miss Miller. How did things go so wrong so quickly? Because you're an idiot! Oh my god. I'm actually facepalming right now. This story infuriates me. You make your way out of the office and turn down the street. You don't know where you're going. You just need to get away. 20 minutes later, you're drinking the heavy stuff at the bar down the street. Sweetie, are you okay? I've been better. Man trouble? In trouble, plural. And consider yourself luckier than the rest of us. Now this is the last place I expected to see you at this time of day. Oh, hey Jen, pretend you don't see me. You sway a little. Jen is a little fuzzy around the edges, but you aren't too drunk. Yet. Well, not drunk enough. What's up, Miss Miller? Nothing. It doesn't look like nothing. One doesn't discuss their personal problems with their clients, Mr. Stark. Adrian, do you see me wearing my suit? I feel close to Jen, but do I tell him what's going on? Yes, he seems like I can trust. You don't say anything for a few minutes, but you're trying to decide how to start. Trust me. What I have to say here stays here. I won't judge, and I'm a really good listener. I must be crazy, but I have to tell somebody. You look more desperate than crazy. You're right. You spend the next hour drinking and explaining everything, leaving nothing out but the steamy sex parts and the names of the people involved. So, this guy that you were with at the bar that night I met you, Is that your official boyfriend or mistress? Mistress. I don't think anyone has ever called him that before. He is the unofficial boyfriend. I think that sounds kinder than mistress. But he sounded like he's the one you really want to be with. I love him. But you're already a little drunk, but you order another drink anyway. Now I understand. You do? That night at the bar, I watched you after because you seemed so familiar. I saw you with your friends, and he was with his. Now I know. He's your secret other boyfriend. Pretty much. How did you break up? You tell him about the other girl. She was beautiful. How can he say that he didn't have sex when I found her wearing his robe? You know he's bragged for all girls falling all over him. The concept of beautiful just might be different than yours. He's a playboy. At least that's what his reputation says. Let me guess, he's handsome, rich, smart, heir to the Fortune 500 company, and girls just follow him everywhere he goes. How did you know? Welcome to my world. Not all of us are heartless dicks, Adrian. He's a bachelor for a reason. It's likely that he was just waiting for the right one to come along. You got a chance to see what he was really like, and yet you still believe what others thought about him. So, you don't think that he slept with the other girl, or... Oh, God. Should I call him? Are you single? Have you broken up with your other boyfriend and come clean to your friends? No. No and no. Then I think also no. If you're going to try and fix this, you have to do it the right way. You know what you have to do. How did you get so smart at such a young age? Because we're called old souls. And for whatever goddamn reason, given intelligence that people don't see or understand or accept because of your age. How about that? I was raised by a wonderful woman. Too bad for you, the woman who raised you sounds like a horrible person who doesn't give a crap about your feelings. She was and is horrible. You drunkenly give Jen a hug and nearly fall asleep on his shoulder. You are so wise. In a perfect world, it would be you giving me advice, Adrian, not the other way around. You don't understand what he's saying, but you don't care. The world goes dark and you pass out. Sometime later. Wake up, Adrian. You need to get up and get some coffee, and you need an aspirin. Yes. The better question is how did you get home? Not gonna ask this. Let's just go on. Boy, you talk about a plot hole there. Your head is pounding, and you know what time it is. All you can see is that it's dark outside. Get a shower. Jill is already here. She told your boss you weren't feeling well. How did I get here? Jen Stark. Girl, you have got some serious shit going on right now, and it's time for you to tell us, but shower first. You smell like a distillery. You take a shower and join your friends in the living room. Okay, first, I don't know what happened today, but this is not the Adrian I know. Are you going to tell us about it? I swear to God, if it's a diamond edition, I'm gonna punch my fucking screen. Oh, shit. Well, I may or may not have said a no-no word. I want to, but I can't yet. What the so mean? Oh my God. Did you kill somebody? Because if we have to bury a body, I'm not wearing the right clothes. No, she didn't kill anyone. Jesus, Jill. You've got the emotional aptitude of a rhinoceros. Her heart is broken. She's grieving. Because of Troy? Oh, Lord, we've got better things to do than grieve about Troy. You don't disabuse her of her misconception. It's just easier to let her get things out of her system. We told you months ago to ditch him. Call yourself lucky. Now, sit down. You need to watch this interview I did today. Do I try to get out of viewing watching it? No, it's important to see your friend, whatever. Okay, but if I die from a hangover, it's on you. Noted. Oh, Yon, before we watch this clip, I've got a rumor for you. Do tell. Tara Lambert, that supermodel, just said in an interview that she's taking Justin Adams to her Line's grand opening lunch. Did you ask him about it in the interview? Wait, you got to interview Justin? Yes. Now shush and watch. Justin's handsome face appears on the screen, and you can hear Jill talking to him in the background. She goes through the routine questions, and your heart aches. We've got the basics down. What would you like to do for fun? I just go out with my friends to bars. We hang out. Sometimes I ski or snowboard with my cousins. What's the best date you've ever had? Watching the Northern Lights in Alaska. Are you in a relationship right now? Rumor has it you've been out of circulation lately. I was deeply involved with someone. It's messed up right now, but I still feel involved with her. What happened? My official answer is miscommunication, but just between you and me, my reputation preceded me. Yet again. I promise this will be off the record. She thought I was cheating on her, and when she found a girl in my apartment. But you weren't? Who was the girl? Her name is Ian, and it's short for Julian. She's my cousin and was visiting me on her college break. You burst into tears and flee to your bedroom. You can't talk to your friends right now, and everything is too raw. Because you're an idiot! A few days later, you get a text from Troy. He's picking you up the next morning at 7 to go to the resort. Still miserable, you tell your friends. You haven't spilled the beans yet on what's going on, but they've been so supportive of you, at least now you'll finally be able to break up with Troy. It'll be fine. Jill and I are coming with you. They're picking me up at 7 in the morning, though. Will you be ready? I will call my agent. Tell sure they can get us booked for the weekend, but we probably won't get there until later. Which hotel? The season's holiday? This is not going to be a good time for you guys. I appreciate the support, but I don't think you're going to have fun. Come on. You're going to spread your wings and be brave. It's going to suck, but Jill and I will be there for you to help you with your courage. Especially, and eventually, this is going to make you happier. You've been so miserable. And if I'm going to be going away, I need to go to the office and get some things done. I have a deadline tomorrow. Adrian, don't be nervous. You've already started coming out of your cocoon. Now, you'll finally be free, and we'll be there to support you. The next morning, the duo of doom pick you up and take you out to the resort. Troy checks you in and finds out that his parents still haven't arrived. You're grateful to hear that your parents aren't going to make it. Huh. Kim, you'll be room 204. Adrian, you and I are 313. What? No, Troy, I'll stay in Kim's room. Why? Why not? Because I'm your boyfriend, Adrian. Your job is to stay at my side whenever you can. It begins with an F, it ends with a K, and you. No, Troy, that is not my job. I am not your bodyguard. Alright, do whatever you want. You always do. Kim's room is a little small with only a double bed and a couch. Don't worry, Kim, I can sleep on the couch. I guess Troy just assumed that I would be sleeping with him. I don't see what the fuss is anyway, Adrian. It's not like you're still a virgin. We can actually sleep with our boyfriends, you know? Why are you having so many problems with Troy? I respond with... He can't give me what I need. You know, I've come to realize that I need more out of a boyfriend than Troy can get me. You know what? You literally could not do any better than Troy. Like, if it weren't for him, you'd be a single cat lady, and you don't have looks, and you obviously don't put out. You should thank your lucky stars that he'll even have you. You stare at Kim in shock, just when you think she could not possibly get any worse. She does. What is wrong with you? Well, the question is, what is wrong with you? You used to sleep around when you were young, and you changed and got boring. When you're single, you should have all the fun you want. For the record, I never slept with anyone in high school, or college for that matter. It's a pity we don't talk, or you could have actually thrown me some pointers. Since you know, it sounds like you've got this sleeping around thing down. Come on, Adrian, lighten up. Just because you get so much pressure from Mom doesn't mean you have to always do what she says. You just need to toe the line when she can see you, and then when she doesn't, you are free to do what you want. You are such a freaking hypocrite, and not rooming with Troy isn't about pleasing Mom. It's about what I want and don't want. Then I don't think you'll be keep Troy for long, dear. I'm surprised you managed to keep him for 3 years if you're not having sex with him. Maybe it's him who won't let go. Your phone rings, thankfully interrupting the conversation. Jill and Yoon have arrived, and you want to meet them in their room. You dress in a swimsuit and a sarong and leave Kim, who is watching television, later. Whatever. Ooh, I wish you'd choke on a Cheeto. You get to the elevator and let your conversation play out in your head. The door opens and you step in and are shocked to see Justin standing in front of you. What in the hell is he doing here? Oh, God. Just say one word, just something, and I will throw myself at your mercy. The elevator dings, and he gets leaves. Oh, for sake, can you please damn proofread? This is why a lot of people, I just read and I just go with it in my mind. That's why. He gets out without ever saying a word. You wipe the tears that fall from your face and make your way to your friend's room. Have you spoken to Troy yet? Honey, my piece of advice, the sooner the better. Before you start having doubts. Before you chicken out. Did you know that Justin Adams is here? You've given him a shocked look because that came out of nowhere. What in the world does Justin Adams have to do with this conversation? Yes, I saw him in the lobby. He must have arrived the same time we did. I saw him at Blush this morning and told him we're on our way here and had to rush. You know what? He's really nice. He smiles at me now when I run into him. Well, lucky you. But don't forget you're up against a lady with breasts that defy gravity. I wonder if he and Tara Lambert have hooked up yet. Oh, please. Justin Adams is way out of my league. But it's nice that he knows I exist. You stay quiet through their conversation and all through lunch. After lunch, you go to his room to finally do it. But there's no answer. Why does this have to be so difficult? Where is he? You decide to go back to your room, and you can't take listening to Jill and Yon gossiping about Justin Adams anymore. You open your door and stop, shocked. I mean, okay, so before we do this, I just had to just dust my nose, because the smell of I told you so is here. Harder, faster. First thing you see is Kimberly's back. She's on top of Troy, naked. His hands are cupping her breasts, and she's arching in ecstasy. You can't say anything for a moment. You are simply in shock. Holy shit. Shit! How do I react? I mean, this isn't the first time. If you remember Prince with Benefits, that was a shocker. I like how with the option for breaking up with him is a diamond. Really? Throw something. You grab the nearest thing that fits in your hand and chuck it towards the bed with all of your strength. Unfortunately, your aim is off and it shatters against the wall instead of Troy's head. You evil son of a bitch. You've been sleeping with my sister. What is wrong with you? You can't even keep it in your pants? And you... You throw a scathing look to your sister, who is looking over her shoulder, smirking at you, because that isn't... What, is that really a sisterly thing? That makes the second sister who's done this. She doesn't realize how close to being murdered she is. I honestly don't give a crap about him. But you, Kimberly? How could you do this to me? I'm your goddamn sister. What can I say? He wanted me. He probably always has. Well, you deserve each other. Troy, we're over. Lose my number. Don't call. Don't email. Don't message. I never want to see or hear from you again. Adrian, wait. This isn't what it looks like. Oh, what does it look like? Were you playing Naked Twister? Hmm? Or I can't even think of anything. Just the sound of his voice sets you off again, and you throw a leather-bound menu at his head. It bounces off the pillow and smacks him in the face. Yes! This isn't... It's just... Adrian, I love you! Oh, and this is how you show it. You know what? I don't love you, and I don't think I ever have. I'm out of here. You turn on your heel and head to the door. Your heart is pounding, and you're on the verge of a breakdown. You pause, look back at the bed. Also, from what I can see, I'm glad I didn't sit on that ugly little worm. You gesture to the limp member, clearly visible. Oh, Lord. As you leave, you can hear them scrambling from the bed. You leave the door open, just as an added insult. You leave the room and hit the elevator button. It slides open, and you find yourself face to face with Justin again. You get in. Could things get any freaking worse? But the elevator opens again. You dash out and run into Jill and Jan's room. Tears of anger are rolling down your face unchecked. Baby, why are you crying? Will you stop calling her baby? Yeah, I'm a guy and it's triggering me. Like, I'm not in a relationship with you. Do you just go around and go call people baby? I don't care if you're, like, swinging for the same team or not. Stop it! I just found Kimberly and Troy having sex, and I broke up with him. Holy shit! I don't expect much from Troy, but Kimberly's betrayal is killing me. What did I ever do to her to treat me so badly? She has to take everything I have, and worse, our mother always takes her side. Well, look on the bright side. You were worried about how you were going to break up with him, and he just gave you the perfect reason. Yeah, well, I guess he did. Jill and Jan start chattering excitedly about the new development, but you're lost in your thoughts. You don't know whether to be mad or relieved. You could use this, you know. For what? Blackmail. You finally have something on her. Please, my mother won't believe me over Kim. Kimberly could murder someone in front of her, and she'd still blame me. Did they say anything? I think they were dumbfounded that I caught them, to be honest. I just stood there for a minute watching her ride him, and it was disgusting. And, no, you forgot some parts. You threw some shit at him. Oh, honey, you're a virgin. You think it's disgusting, but actually, with the right guy, it can be pretty hot. Can we please tell her again? Yes, I know. With Justin's, it was amazing. Troy is an idiot. Why have her when he could have you? Well, I don't want him. I would kill for a nap, though. Is it okay if I crash here? Yes, of course. We'll go down to the beach and let you get some rest. You fall asleep for a while and are awakened by the notification on your phone. You look to see who it is, not wanting to talk to Troy, but see that Jin has texted. Just checking up on everything. Okay? Tell him the truth. Jin has been so great lately, being able to tell someone the whole truth is... Oh, Jin Stark. Damn. That's right. The whole truth is a godsend. If by well, you mean I finally found the guts to break up with my boyfriend and found him in between my sister's thighs, then yes. Everything is great. I have assassins at my beck and call. You want me to order a hit? I like you. No, totally worth seeing it just so I can see the look on his face when I broke up with him. And the secret fling? Unfortunately, still flung. He's here, and I'm trying to work up the courage to talk to him. I don't think he'll ever want to talk to me again. Okay, one step at a time and smile. Just a while more, and you're going to have a better life to look forward to. I promise you that. That sounds easier than said. Than done, excuse me. You've got this. It's going to be all okay. I hope you're right. Thanks, Jen. You smile. You are really fortunate to have found such a great friend as Jen. He's been a bright spot in the entire debacle. You find your other friends who convince you to go to your dinner. Guys, I'm sorry that I dragged you into this. Sweetie, this is what we are here for. Do you ever think you'll forgive Kim?
Which word would you like first?
I don't expect anything from Kim. She doesn't even have any affection for me, but damn, I never expected her to sleep with my boyfriend. Have you ever thought about seeing someone else besides Troy?
This is your moment of truth. Can you finally come clean with your best friends?
Yes, of course. My relationship with Troy was absurd. I do feel the need to be with someone who makes me feel passion.
Didn't it ever occur to you to explore, other horizons? Were you so resigned to marriage, marrying that potato?
Yes. Yes, I did. What happened? Why did you wait so long to break it off with that loser?
He was the only one she had ever been with. You can't blame her when she didn't have anything else to compare to.
Actually, I did have something or somebody to compare Troy to. I was in a relationship with someone that was pure perfection. Bliss.
What?
What? I couldn't believe what I was doing, and I was so angry with my mother, I put on this sexy outfit to order gypsies. I went to a bar like a vixen. Sometimes I still think I imagined it, like it was a dream or something.
Jan and Jill go silent. You realize that they are looking at you anymore, but it's someone behind you, and you turn around and see Troy behind you. Mother of... Anybody got a gun?
What do you want?
I believe you've been waiting to talk to me. I don't believe I've been wanting to talk to you for about, ever.
I already said what I had to say to you.
Adrian, we can still fix this.
Oh, there's nothing to fix, Troy. You were a ghost of a boyfriend. Most of the time, you weren't even a friend at all. Then you screw my sister? I can't even look at you right now. Go away, we're through.
Troy lets out an angry growl and yanks you out of your chair by your wrist.
Let me go.
If you would have just had sex with me, we would have been perfectly fine. If this is still fixable, I planned this weekend so we could finally cross that threshold. And yet you screwed her sister. You're a dumbass.
You are sick. You can't have me, so you settle on my sister instead? Or were you doing her this whole time? I love you, Adrian. Kim was a mistake. It was just sex. Okay? It won't happen again. I just missed you so much, and she was there. Oh, I don't love you. There was nothing between us for a long while. And actually, it doesn't even matter that you were with Kim. I was going to break up with you anyway.
He grabs your arm and pulls you over to a wall and slams you. Where's Jan or Jill during this? Hard against the surface. Listen to me. I will not let you go. You're going to hear what I have to say. How do I react? Knee him when it hurts. Yes. As hard as you can, you let your leg fly and kneel him solidly in the balls. Troy lets out a keen cry, but doesn't double over or let you go. Okay, I'm sorry. As a guy, have you ever been kneed in the nuts? No, there's no holding on. There's no keeping your ground, bruh. Whoever wrote this is a woman. I'm sorry, I just had to say it. No, it hurts like hell. Like, they've compared it to childbirth in that instant. Like, yes, it's over with, like, and it's not as long as childbirth, but it's pretty painful.
I told you to let me go. I swear if you don't release me now, I'll make sure you never have children.
You bitch! He hauls his arm back and hits you so hard he knocks you to the ground. Your vision wavers. Jill is screaming and Jan is trying to take Troy on. Jan's efforts are ineffective, and Troy turns on him and slams his fist into Jan's face, knocking him to the ground. Is this happening? You blink and the scenery changes. Troy is heading towards you with fury in his look. You're afraid he might kill you, and then, just as suddenly, he's on the ground. You're gonna get your ass whooped by a real man. You're gonna get your ass whooped. Ooh, Justin's gonna kick your ass. Oh, I have to. Man, I'll tell you. As a guy, I've looked forward to that for so long because he is just, on behalf of all men that are actually men and not little boys, I do apologize for any woman that's ever had to deal with a Troy in their life. And trust me, girls, there is not Troys all out there. There's 8 billion people, half of which are men, so 4 billion men out there. And even if you're bisexual, there's technically you've got plenty of fish. So with that being said, yeah, I do apologize. With that, I digress. Head on down the description below. You can find me on Discord. A bunch of the people on YouTube as well as the community are there. You can sit and chat, meet some new friends, whatnot. And also, there's some social media links, and if you want to support my channel, there's a few links for that as well in the description. Always remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, and until next time, stay well, stay awesome, knee the shit out of any Troys, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace.